Hello guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I will explain you what is power factor, what is active power, what is reactive power, and then also we will discuss what is unity, leading, lagging power factor. So before understanding power factor, you must understand the concept of active power, reactive power and apparent power because they are related to power factor. Here I have taken a simple example of a Lay's packet. In this packet, it is filled with chips and also air. So the useful part means the eatable part. In the chips. So we can say chips is related to the active power because active power is useful power, and air in this packet is related to the reactive power because reactive power is useless power. Hence the reactive power should be kept minimum. Now the whole packet is related to the apparent power. So apparent power is equal to active power plus reactive power. Here I have taken a right angle triangle. The hypotenuse side is apparent power in kVA and the two adjacent sides, on x-axis there is active power or we can say real power. On y-axis it is reactive power in kVAR. So according to Pythagoras theorem, cos phi will be adjacent upon hypotenuse side. So power factor is cos phi, and which is equal to real power upon apparent power. Adjacent side is real power, you can see over here, and the hypotenuse side, the larger side, is apparent power. So power factor will be real power upon apparent power. So power factor lies mostly between 0 to 1, and power factor should always be kept up to unity. So the power factor depend upon the different types of load. So there are three types of loads connected to the system, that is the resistive load, inductive load and capacitive load. Now you will understand how the different types of load impact the power factor. First of all, I have taken the resistive load. A voltage source is given to the resistive load. You can see the waveform of the voltage and current. You can see that the voltage and current are in phase. Over here, the starting point of current and voltage are same. There is no phase difference between voltage and current. Hence, we can say that the power factor of the resistive load is unity. The example of resistive load is the bulb which we use in our houses. So, voltage and current are in phase in resistive load. Next is inductive load. In this circuit, inductive coil, that is inductive load, is applied to the circuit. Current I is flowing through the circuit. In resistive load, you must have seen that there is no phase difference between voltage and current. You can see that the current waveform is not starting at 0 where the voltage waveform is starting, but there is a phase difference that it is starting at an angle of pi by 2, that is 90 degree. So it is starting at 90 degree after the voltage waveform. So we can say that the current waveform is lagging behind the voltage waveform, and hence the power factor lies between 0 to 1 in case of inductive load. The example of inductive load are generators, inductors. Next is the capacitive load. In this circuit, the capacitor is applied to the voltage source and current I is flowing through the circuit. You can see the difference in the voltage and current waveform due to capacitive load. The current waveform is starting at first before the voltage waveform, and there is a difference of angle pi by 2, that is 90 degree. Hence you can say that in capacitive load, current leads the voltage. The current waveform is starting before the voltage waveform. You can see over here in this diagram, it is starting before the voltage waveform. So you can say that current leads the voltage in case of capacitive load, and the power factor lies between -1 to 0 in case of capacitive load. The example of capacitive load are capacitors, radio circuits, etc. The capacitors are used to improve the power factor, because in case of inductive load, a lot much current is drawn because the current lags the voltage. So capacitive load is used to improve the power factor. So this is all for today's video. Thank you for watching my channel. Please like and share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.